So what would a successful U.S. trajectory on immigration policy look like that would work for both the Americans and the Mexicans? Because as you and I both know, a comprehensive immigration reform in the United States is virtually impossible in this divided environment.
Yeah, let's start with that. For immigration reform, we've been waiting for immigration reform, Ian, since 1986, 35 years. And nothing has happened because there has always been this idea that we get everything, that we legalize everybody, or that we don't legalize anyone. So from my point of view, I would start with those who are already here. It is, as you mentioned, very difficult to get 10 Republican senators to go along with Democrats to approve immigration reform and legalize 11 million as Joe Biden promised. Joe Biden promised that he was going to send a bill to Congress, and he has already, to legalize 10, 11 million undocumented immigrants. But to get 10 Republicans is going to be close to impossible. So either you do it in parts through a budget reconciliation process, and then you legalize a few million dreamers and a few million farmers and a few million essential workers, or we might not get anything. So what I'm proposing is Plan B. Instead of just getting everything together, which seems almost impossible in the Senate, let's legalize first the dreamers. There's already a plan with Lindsey Graham and Senator Durbin that might provide legalization to about 2 million dreamers, and maybe we can get their siblings and their parents, and then farmers, and then essential workers, instead of just waiting to get enough votes to legalize everything. So that would be the first step. And the second step, and we're always missing the second step, is that there has to be an immigration plan that includes the fact that 1 to 2 million immigrants are going to be coming every single year to this country. Those are the facts, like it or not. But legally, we get about 1 million immigrants every single year, except for during the Trump administration. And then illegally, we might get from 500,000 to another million immigrants. So we have to understand that the US, especially in the middle of a pandemic, people are coming to this country for a reason. So we have to adapt to it, and we don't have a plan for it.
I mean, it is so interesting that so many countries, people across Central America see Mexico itself as such an incredible success story compared to their own, and yet so many Mexicans are living illegally without benefits in the United States, can't be fixed. How does this make Mexico feel about itself in terms of national identity, in terms of awareness, in terms of the future of the country?
Lately, there has been a reverse migration. More Mexicans are leaving the United States than Mexicans coming in. And that's really interesting. And it has to do with many different reasons. First, that they've waited for decades and they are still illegal in this country. And to be undocumented in this country is increasingly difficult. And then on the other hand, there has been economic progress in Mexico. Mexico is becoming a country increasingly more attractive to those immigrants that were in the United States. So even though it is imperfect, and even though it has a huge problem with violence and with the pandemic, and despite that, Mexico is growing. And so we are seeing this reverse migration of Mexicans going to Mexico instead of the opposite way.